What's going on, everybody? Doc here, Average Gamer Guys, back again. Last day on Earth action, and boy, oh boy, do we have a video for you today. So, I hope you enjoy this one. I hope it's helpful. I hope it's fun, unique, interesting. We put some time into this one. We put some time into it. So the new season just recently started here. We've kind of just been doing our grind, hitting some of our locations. I've got another, I hope, really fun and interesting video coming up. And recently, we did a 5 inspector card video at Blackport PD that just blew up. It was awesome for the channel. Thank you so much for all the love, support on it. If you haven't checked it out, it's in our Last Day on Earth playlist. Pop over there, check it out. If you're tuning into this one and you're not subscribed, I'm gonna do the shameless plug up front here. Like, comment, subscribe, really does help us out. The channel has just continued to grow, and just love chatting with everybody down in the comments below, how your grind is going, what you're having fun with, or what's frustrating, and how your day is going, all that good stuff. So I took a little inspiration from that, and I thought it would be really fun and also a unique and hopefully helpful idea to go ahead and open one of every crate in Last Day on Earth. Now, I'm going to put a little asterisk next to this because I am not going to be opening any of the shop crates. So I'm not going to spend any funds to do this. We do have our season rewards from the last rewards. So we're going to do some season reward openings. We're going to do some blueprint openings. We're going to do mercenary openings as well. So we're just going to open as much stuff as we can, but more importantly, I am going to go and I am going to open every crate that you can, basically from every location in the world here. Now, I'm not going to go to basic locations either, so I have to say some of these things up front because somebody will be like, well, you missed that crate. Or I understand. I'm doing all of the major crates here in Last Day on Earth. Okay, one, it should be fun. We put a ton of time to set this up, so I hope you could appreciate that. Clearing out the locations, doing all that stuff. Two, I hope it's helpful for anybody that's looking to go and grind any of these locations and is kind of just curious exactly what can you find inside of it, how the loot pool is going to look. Now, most of these, just about all of them, have a variance inside of the loot pool, so this will just be a snapshot, but should be a decent snapshot of what you can find and what you can go and pick up. So we're going to head over to the farm. We're going to jump over to Port Lab. We're going to go down to the factory to do those 2 crates. We've got all 3 crates here in Bunker Bravo. I haven't opened a single one of these. Nothing is touched. We just set them up to be able to do that. We're going to go over to Bunker Alpha. We're going to go do all of the crates at Blackport PD. We're going to do a transport hub crate. We're even going to jump down and do the wrecked ship. And I'm also probably very quickly just going to go and I'll start with this airdrop. So we're going to jump into that. We're going to do all of them. We will have to use a little bit of coins probably to get at least the port laboratory, the port crate opened. And hopefully we don't have to do it with the floppy disk, but we may have to do 2. We'll see, depending on what crate we get out of that. So let's get this thing kicked off. I hope you enjoy. I really do. Have some fun. This should be good. Enjoy it with me. It should be fun. I'm gonna have fun. Everything was actually pretty. It was pretty fun for me to actually go and like grab everything and do all that stuff. We're gonna take this. Not a great supply drop, if I'm being honest. So supply drop, crate number 1, not great loot. But we did get a saw blade mace, which is pretty cool. So it was pretty fun to set most of this up. It was also just not too bad considering like the season grind. There were some locations I definitely wanted to go to and to knock out and to do. So I'm happy to be able to have jumped into those. So that's pretty cool. I'm actually just going to go this way since I'm down here. So we'll go ahead. We'll hit the wrecked ship crate. This loot does look like it changes basically every time this comes around, just a little bit, but it's still pretty good, and you can find some pretty solid stuff in this. So we've already cleared this out. Got the copper, ooh, and a shoddy. Let's go. big time. This is a good one if you want to pick up some weapons. I feel like every like second or third crate opening from this, we have a good chance of picking up a gun. So that's pretty neat. We're gonna head over to Bunker Alpha here. I even have the finger, so we're gonna get into the locked area. I mean, I really just hope you appreciate the setup here. But it was fun. It was fun to clear out these locations. I didn't clear out like all of Bunker Alpha or anything. You can see I'm sitting at 4 days and 18 hours. When this goes up, I hope we will have started our last day on Earth raid playlist. I am doing a ton of raids. I'm just trying to raid a bunch. I'm trying to build up our supplies back. Raiding is a fantastic way to do it. Plus, I just love raiding. I think it's one of the most fun and kind of unique things in the game. Strategy wise, it's fun to kind of, you know, figure out a base and crack into it and, you know, grab some stuff. So but we're going to be putting together a raid playlist here with all of the raids. That way, if you need to do any research to get the best out of the raid, we have a spot for you, hopefully, to do that. So be sure to check back regularly. All right, so we're going to do the terminal. We're going to do the cut finger. We'll consider this a crate. I mean, just go with it. You know what I mean? We got a Glock, some bandages, a little bit of food. That's pretty good. This is pretty typical for this. You know, sometimes you find a few different things, but a copper bar and a decently, you know, I wish this was a full durability Glock. This is my only complaint with this. But other than that, you get a little mod. We got a magazine on this. The mod can change, so that's pretty cool. I do have VIP storage. We're going to use that just to kind of soak up some things. Let's first and foremost do a couple things here. So let's open some blueprints. We've got basically all of our blueprints here from the season rewards. So I'm going to open those crates as well. We'll do that at the end once we get to the different locations. But let's crack open some weapon mods. Got some standard weapon mods up front here. I don't expect anything great from these, fortunately. Hey, a blue one. That's pretty cool. All right, we get into our extremely rare and a Dragunov. So we got 3 extremely rares, and our Dragunov here is at the end. Oh, that would have been good. I do think there's a couple of extremely rare ones I need left. All right, last extremely rare. 4x sight. Okay, Dragunov, baby. Give me something new. Give me something new. Give me something new. Yes, I can use it. What is this? A 2x sight. Okay, that's cool. Hey, I'm just happy we're getting new blueprints. I would certainly like those to be in the blue or the purple variety, but we're getting some new ones, so that's pretty cool. Now, we have our drone blueprint. Let's hope for a good one. Something new, something new. Yes, we did. Capacious battery. Okay, so we got some new things. Awesome. We got some new things to go ahead and take a look at here as we jump over. So I'm pretty excited about that. The rest of these we're just going to drop in to Z Bunker Alpha. Gonna get a whole lot of points for a lot of these. We have a few blueprints we could be taking here too. Maybe we open all of those at some point. Oh, I also wanted to do this random reagent box because it's a crate too, kind of. So I'm gonna open that. Hey, got an anti-rat. All right, we're setting up. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get a floppy disk as well. So we're doing a floppy disk crate. All right, we will see what this loads up here. And we'll see if we get any goodies. So Bunker Alpha, now we are going to hit arguably the 3 crates you should hit as often as possible, in my opinion. I've been talking about this while I've been doing raids, that I do believe that these survival alpha bunker coupons are the best. This is going to be the best for supplies. A lot of times you can find good stacks of both the green and the yellows, and they're worth it. But let's see what's in the green one here first. We got a Glock, we got a little bit of armor, some food, some meds. Nothing super crazy, but also just good stuff. So I'm pretty happy with this. We'll take the meds, we'll take that. Maybe we take the gasoline. I don't keep this low tier armor. Don't get mad at me. If you need low tier armor, that's totally fine. You can turn that armor into like the protected version with some iron plates, and it's actually pretty good. That is a pretty solid one. So this is the one that I think is, red is obviously really good, but yellow is a solid value. And again, in the raids we've been doing, again, look at that. Look at that. We got a chopper gas tank. We got 2 solid guns, some good meds, and then we get the tactical armor. So good. I'm sorry. So good. This is so worth it. If you're doing raids and you're taking a gun over a 50 stack of these, or even a 25 stack of yellow coupons, you are making a mistake, in my opinion. All right, we're gonna take this. We're gonna take this. Take the chopper gas tank, and we'll VIP everything else, just so we don't have to run back a whole bunch of times. And we are into the red crate. Now this crate is always fantastic. We got a second. Imagine that. We got 2 chopper gas tanks. That's crazy. 4 guns, an AK, which is beautiful. We got a SWAT armor, tac set of armor. Oh man, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. We got a C4. This was a good crate, actually. This is probably a better version of the crates than we'll see. We got some springs. We got an air filter there. I am pleasantly happy with this. If we can drop everything away, and away we go. Beautiful. Nice. That's good. Those were good openings. And again, if you can work Bunker Alpha and get the crates, it's such a good way to just keep building up value. Keep building up value. Keep building up weapons. It's just, that's the way. That is the way. That is the way to really get some solid value. Get your grind on. I think we'll just I don't ever foresee a reason where we would die, but just in case. Okay, on to the next. So we're gonna head over and we're gonna do the transport hub. Gosh, I hope this is good. So this right here, if you are not familiar, this is the floppy disk crate. So we will run over to this location here, probably once we do Blackport PD. Maybe head back to the base really quick, drop off, grab, because this may not be a crate. It's either going to be a crate we pick up, or we're going to have to just grab everything with us. So just keep that in mind. But let's go ahead and jump over to transport hub. We had the miner this go around. You all know, if you've watched the video, I don't like the miner. I figured out a better strategy to take him down a little bit more simply with a little bit less risk. I think I shared that recently or did a video on it. If I did not, I will be doing one of those soon. Tough location. This location sucks. I did die. Not to the miner, but I died in the course of doing this. Okay, we've cleared this out all the way. We're going to go ahead and do the cargo delivery terminal. Authorize. What do we got here? Dang it. This is usually the crate that I like, is this one right here. If it is settlement parts, settlement items and things like that. It is not this time around, unfortunately. I've been grinding that just to keep our settlement progress going. I do owe you guys an update on that. This one's tough because this is kind of like just a good weapon, really solid, like police. It's like the police crate, good weapon crates. You can find, you know, inspector cards and some other things inside of this. I'm going to do the Genesis one. I have never seen a crane key, which would be awesome to grab. And the other video that did really good was we did finally, after many of these, find a drone blueprint. So maybe we can have another one here, but we're going to give this a go. At a minimum, this one's a good one to grab because we should get some Genesis weapons. But let's hope we can get one of these top end tier rewards from this bad boy. It's not great. It's not great. That's why I don't really like this one. Kind of sucks. I'm gonna take this over because we're gonna head to that location. Let's grab a few things. You know, okay, lead plates are good, spices are good, seaweed's good. Gas cylinders, that's a great find if you need these still. I didn't mean to take that. We'll just grab the weapons here. I don't like that they give you this hazmat armor. It's just not very good. It's just not very good. It needs to be better. The Seaburn combat armor is fantastic, but this armor is not great. We do get some fragments of titanium armor, which is pretty good, so that can give us some armor. Spices is pretty cool. Some air filters is good. Acid's good. If you're kind of building up as you kind of get towards those crates, the rest of it kind of meh. And of course, we run into this problem. Can we take everything? No, we cannot. We will leave the water. We will get hydrated, and we will be on our way. All right, not a great crate. Not super happy with that one, if we're being honest with ourselves. But on to Blackport PD. So we're gonna do one of each of these. Actually, we're probably gonna do 2 blues. We'll do one of each, but I'm gonna just use up all the crate slots that we have. So we may find ourselves another extremely rare weapon blueprint that we do not have. Though when we did the 5 inspector cards, the first one we did find one, which was pretty cool. It was for the bat. It was for the makeshift bat, which isn't very good, but we did find one we didn't have, which was pretty neat. So we did clear this location out. All right, let's go ahead. We'll do uno, dos, tres. We'll do the purple, and then we'll do 1 extra blue, just because we can. All right. The standard orange crate. Don't do orange crates. I mean, unless it's the only thing you have, which is totally fine. You can get some weapons and supplies, but I would strongly recommend you just hang on to 10 of these and get a green crate. The green crate actually might have another crate in it. Might have a weapon crate in it. So we're going to do a weapon crate on top of that. It does, because it almost always does. We do get a blueprint, red dot. That's cool. We're going to open the crate inside of the crate, and we're going to get a shoddy. Dude, that's huge. I do think the green crates are undervalued. I really do. They're pretty good. That's why I say if you have a hard time, if you're still like kind of building up, get to the green crate. Green crate's pretty good. Now, if you can wait, the blue crate I think is the best, most consistent value. And here's why. 2 guns, blue weapon mod blueprint, so good, full set attack armor, solid meds, and you can get some good medals and a few other things. That part's pretty cool. That part is pretty cool. We're gonna grab the guns. Should put all this away that I can. Put all this away that I can. We're gonna do the other blue crate just to put you in suspense. Look at that. We got an Uzi. That's pretty dope. We got a steel plate. So again, blue crates. I'm telling you, blue crates. Pretty dang good. Pretty happy with this. Get rid of this. I don't keep any paint. You guys know that. All right, and now for the piece de resistance, the purple crate. Dang it. We have it already. That's okay. But I will say, when we grab this purple crate, the good part about it ends up being that we do get 4 guns, and we get a full set of SWAT armor. I can't be too upset with that, if I'm being really honest. Let's put this in here. The cool part is we could use these as like temporary storage if we want. I don't really care about the chopper gas tanks at this point, so we'll take all this. We'll be back for the rest. It's a pretty good crate. It's a pretty good crate. Again, if you are just hunting extremely rare weapon mods, like let's say you don't have any, you could try to save up for a purple. I still don't recommend. I think blue is your best bang for your buck if you're looking for supplies. But if you need weapon mods, that's the way to go. So I think at this point, we're going to head on over. We're going to run back to the base. We'll drop some stuff off. And then I think we rotate up and around this way, hit the farm, and then we'll finish up with that. So over to here, put some things away, we'll see ya at Bunker Bravo. All right, quick change of plans. Actually, we're gonna come to the floppy disk crate here first, because if I need to take this crate back and get it started in the bath, then we'll do that. Kind of hoping we don't, and we can just pick up the things. No, we're gonna have to. Well, you get to see us take out some zombs, and we're gonna have to take care of this. I can drive the chopper. Chopper's not doing so good here. All right. So again, sometimes this is not an infected crate. Sometimes it is. It's kind of just a mix. And this time around, it was infected. So, oh my gosh, wrong button. So we're gonna have to go ahead. We'll clear this off. And I'm glad I checked here first, because the crane key is also a crate that we're gonna have to do this with. So we're gonna head back. I think we, do we go to the farm? I think I go to the farm from here, and then we'll go down. Maybe we could go like farm, factory, back to home base, up and back. I'm just trying to think how I like grab as much stuff as possible, as what I don't want to do is spend all this energy to run back to all of these places again to pick up all that stuff. But that's just kind of probably going to be what ends up happening for a good portion of these. So we do have the key on us here. Boom. Looks like that. This is going to get us into the blue crate. We'll have to kill a couple of zombies. And then we will saw the crate open, and we should be good. We took care of the Ravager. Wow, excuse me. Took care of the Ravager already in preparation for this. So we'll go ahead and unlock the barn door. We'll go ahead and get this blue crate. I do like that they changed the farm. I've talked about this recently as well. I do appreciate that they've changed this. So that you basically always get the crate. I'm gonna just crack open this thing here. That's not bad. And good night, zombies. Good night, large giant. And that should be it. In for the blue crate. What do we get? Oak handle. We did get an Uzi. That's pretty cool. We do get some armor we're not gonna keep. We got some of these things we're not gonna keep. We got some military trousers though, so that's pretty neat. Let's see what'll go here, and we'll take the rest. Oh, my nose, it itches. That's not bad. The cool thing here is the diary. We can use this. It gives experience. So I do recommend, if you're kind of on that experience grind, the farm is a really good one to hit consistently. It's much easier now. So that is nice. I truly believe that with the right heals and some decent armor, and a little bit of strategy, you could basically take this out. As long as you don't fight the infected bulls, you can take this whole location out with melee without a problem. If you want to make it easier, certainly bring some guns, but this one is not too terrible, in my opinion. All right, we're jumping over into the abandoned factory. Again, we already cleared this. I'm not going to hit the crate down below. I already actually grabbed the stuff out of that one. But these two top crates, though, I did not open. Did I open this one? I feel like I did. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. We'll just take the rubber. Okay. These two top crates and this crate, we did not open. So let's grab the 3 crates out of this. Just because we can. Hey, look at that. That's pretty good. You don't usually see a Glock in there. That's pretty cool. That's actually relatively rare for that. I feel like I hit this location. What am I doing? Did I not open anything here? I feel like I did. Okay, well, I'm not worried about that. All right, this first crate usually is not good. This one's usually not very good. Dude, what is this luck right now? That's wild. That is absolutely wild. This one is usually better. Okay, well, we made up for that one being not good. with the other two being pretty good. And we got a Glock out of it. This crate right here, I also really like. This crate right here is usually pretty dang good. I'm gonna grab some stuff out of that. So, knocked a couple of crates out here at the abandoned factory. What I'm gonna do is head back. I'm gonna drop that in the pool. Probably talk to you as I'm doing that. And then we'll head over to the last two locations, port and bunker. I think that's all we got. We got the port, we got the bunker, we got quite a few different crates left to go. So we'll get this dropped off. All right, into bunker Bravo we go here. Now again, I didn't open any of these crates, so this is what you're getting. I will tell you this was actually probably the most difficult one we had to get prepped for. Although Port Lab is never easy, but we do have the Port Laboratory event going on right now, so that did make it a little bit easier. I have again been grinding the hardcore version of that, trying to get to level 40 so we get some stuff. So first crate here is level 1, and then it goes up from that. Level 2, level 3, or floor 2, floor 3, floor 4, as you can see here by the numbers. So let's take a look at floor 2. Kind of what we expected. This is definitely the carbon composite one. Typically we do see some factory / weapon parts and a handful of other good things. This one's not too bad. I do like these supplies, so that is pretty solid here. So this is floor 3. Nice. 4 car batteries is actually quite good. That's a nice little chunk of a change there. I didn't realize. Let's keep this. What can we put away? We can put a lot of stuff away. So that was a pretty good crate. I'm actually pretty happy with that. And then this is floor 4. Okay, we got the gas cylinder. That's pretty typical. We got some gunpowder, which is really good. 4 steel plates is really nice. Some springs. Some grenades is really good. Again, carbon composite factory parts. Some C4. This is a pretty solid crate overall for what we're looking at. So pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with our supplies out of these couple of crates. So glad we were able to get those cracked open. And now we're going to head over and we will finish the locations with the Port Laboratory. Now with Port Lab, we have essentially 5 different crates that we can hit. We can hit the lockers, and we are prepped and ready to be able to do that. I think we can put this away, this away. Might actually get some of the rest of these things, so we'll just kind of hang on to everything else we got. But we can basically get the 4 lockers, the 2 standard ones, and then the 2 like hardcore version of the Port Lab, and then we're going to have the crane key as well, which we have already prepped for and are ready to do. I need to take as many supplies out of this. We only got 22 hours left. I've actually thought about, while the event is going on, hitting the reset on this and utilizing the benefits to just get another round through. We'll see if I end up doing that or not. Again, I'm going to be probably recording another video right after this very, very quickly. So let's go ahead and hit the crane. We've got this prepped and ready to go with this guy. We'll take a crane key. Got 28% into the next one too. That's pretty nice little progress there. And how we're doing a lot of this progress is by doing this, by doing the delivery terminal. So we can actually reset and do another round of the delivery terminal. We'll look to do that. We've been stocked up on supplies. It's a great way to do and get some progress there. So pretty happy. Let's hit the crane. One of these times I want to see the guy actually get into the water, help me with the box, because that's kind of what I think he's supposed to do, but the crane just picks it up. All right, we've got the infected box churning away. We will essentially just use coins to finish both of these off so you can see what is inside of them. Once we get this one back, we'll hopefully save a few coins on the infected box, though, by giving it a handful of minutes to get done. I think it's 45 minutes for completion for both of these. So it's not too bad. You don't have to wait too long. Both are going to be pretty solid. It really kind of depends what you're looking for, but both are good. I would anticipate this having some Genesis weapons in it, which is pretty solid, and a handful of other good things, especially if you're looking to make the boat. This should be helpful for you. Okay, so a couple of things I'm going to do here really quick. I'm going to grab some of these. We're going to grab 50 of each of the cards, and we are prepped and ready to go and do this. I'm stockpiling some other things, so disregard what all you just saw there. It's for a future video, so. But we're going to hop in here. I'm going to get some seaweed, because seaweed is really good. And I want to put a handful of these things down. We got to get some cooking here. I'm gonna grab our seaweed. Okay. And then into the crates. Start with the basic ones. Let's just pop all 4 open. All right, here we go. 3 Genesis weapons, nothing crazy here. Again, I kind of talked about how I'm just not the biggest fan of this armor. You know, kind of is what it is. That's fine. If you like it, that's great. Me personally, not the biggest fan. We're gonna take all these things. We'll be back for the armor. Here's the second one. The blue crate is pretty good. Definitely a better set of armor. So I'm happy with that. We get some of that. We get some C4. We get some grenades. So pretty happy with those things. I like what I'm seeing there. Just making sure we can take all this. We probably can't take the weapons, so we'll leave that for the time being. But protector is really good. I've come to actually appreciate that, and a couple equalizers are also nice, obviously, especially with the event going on. So these are the good ones. Yeah, that's pretty solid. White paint, rare paint. That's cool. Some things away. An electronic circuit. That's pretty nice. We'll take everything that we can here. That's pretty good. Good section of weapons. And the nice part about these ends up being is you do get some pretty well modified just regular weapons as well that you can see. It would be interesting. I think it's interesting that you get a blend, but you also get Seaburn. We got a Seaburn combat armor set from this, which is really cool. I like this, but I also think it would be cool if these were all just Genesis weapons. I feel like once you've gotten to this point, you just want to kind of grind those things. But if not, if for some reason you have a few Genesis weapons and you're able to get through this crate, you're gonna find some pretty solid other weapons. And then look at this, we get a Kevlar set, we get the grenade launcher. That is awesome. We get a regenerator, reanimator, whatever it is. We get some mines. This box is beautiful. This box has all the things I love in it. Good guns. Again, some good Genesis weapons, the ability to have the reanimator, and then grenades and mines, which is awesome for Blackport PD. I love this. I did not intend to do that. Oops. Put everything away that we can. All right, what do I want to take out of here? I don't know, probably all that. Gunpowder is really good. These are good, this is good. I don't know. Guns. We don't want to leave the guns. I don't want to leave the armor. I will be back for all of this stuff. Electronic parts. That's very good. Very happy with that. Really, really fantastic set of crates here for this one. Oh, I do want to make sure that we get this topped up really quickly. Bear with me. That way we can just keep grinding the seaweed. Keep grinding the seaweed. Got one spot. Let's make use of it and grab this M16. Okay. That was good. We got, I actually do feel overall pretty lucky for the most part for what we're pulling from some of these crates. I feel like we definitely hit some good dice rolls in terms of some things that we don't typically see. And then the crates, the top end crates are at just all were pretty good. I was pretty happy with most of those. So happy to see that. Let's be able to get those knocked out. I don't think I'm going to leave anything here besides for that. And okay, so we're going to head back. We're going to open up the infected box. We'll drop in and then open up this here crane box. And then we'll do our season reward stuff as well. All right, we're back. We're organized. We've got it all down. We've got everything off the chopper. Here we go. Let's do the last two of the location-based crates, and then we'll jump into some season reward stuff and wrap this up here. So we did actually end up saving some coins, so that's pretty cool. We got this here army crate. this one should be pretty solid. So, yeah. Yeah, 2 C4, a VSS. We get the Colt Python, which is really cool. We get a grenade launcher, some steel plates, some armor. Yeah, this is pretty solid. This is a good one. This always tends to be a good one. And if you are looking to get into raiding, the floppy disk is where it's at, because I don't think I'm sure there's a possibility, but I don't believe I've ever seen a crate that does not at least have one, if not both, C4 in it. So that is really awesome if you're looking for those types of items, and that is a good way to get stockpiled. How we've basically been able to do that essentially is just by hitting the blind one, right? The blind one makes it relatively easy to go ahead and pick that stuff up, and to hit this crate with relatively good consistency. So 42 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll just take 50 seconds here and drop these things off. We'll get everything modified. We'll get our VSS looking nice. We have absolutely just been able to stockpile some weapons, which I'm very, very happy about, and C4 as well. We have used a lot. We've been really kind of burning through our C4, just again in terms of doing a whole bunch of raiding. So I just want to get this stuff dropped in really quickly. We hit a lot of really good, what I like to call the precious metals here. So that was really, really nice. We're just gonna drop these things off. Springs, this. We've got some locations for some of these, and then we should be able to crack open the last of them. Really, really nice. Okay, and then we will utilize 19 coins. We saved ourselves like 2 coins from the last one. We'll go ahead and open up, and again, this is the crane box from Port and the Port Laboratory. How'd we do? Okay. Again, this one probably in comparison not as good, but again, it's truly dependent on what you need here. For some of this is actually more valuable to some folks, specifically the propeller blades. If you're working towards getting your boat, the crane key and this box is a really good way to be able to do that. We had some carbon composite, which is really nice. Again, some good metals. We do get one equalizer. We get an M16, so we get a little bit of weapons. We get some factory parts, which is really nice. So all in all, it's not a bad crate. I definitely think when you look at the comparison of the two, crane key versus the one essentially for the hardcore mode and the floppy disk wins it for me. But again, somewhat personal opinion, I suppose you could say, in terms of that. The nice part with a lot of these is you always seem to get these air filters back, which is always a little laughable that it was required to open it and to get one, and then end up just giving it back, which is, again, pretty funny. So I'm just gonna get a few things dropped off here, and I hope you enjoyed that. I hope this was a good chance to get a look at, again, what you could find in these crates. Again, there's going to be some variance, so I just want to make that really clear. You know, the crane key, the floppy disk box, there's going to be some variance in terms of things that you can get. There's also going to be quite a bit of consistency in terms of like what armor you're seeing and a handful of those other things. So do just keep that in mind. But if you're out there to grind some of these things, great way to be able to do that. So with all that being said, we finished up all of the location-based crates. We do have some crates here that we can open because we did the season. So I'm going to go ahead. We'll open up. I think we'll go from very rare up. We've got 23 of the infinite pack. We're going to open our mercenary contracts as well, just because I was trying to get up to 50. I couldn't quite grind far enough. But we'll open these up while we get the chance. And very rare pack. We can get some very rare things in it. Okay, so we got 2 styles. What was that? I think that was a chopper, yeah? Barracuda, Twitch drops. Okay, we'll have to check that out. That's pretty cool, but that knocks that out. We did get the Raider battle armor, so that's pretty neat. Let's open up the rare. Hey, we got the USA backpack. Cool. I like this one because this has the ghillie suit in it. And this is great for us if we're going to go grind some swamp. All right, we'll hit the extremely rare one, which I think means we're guaranteed that. And, of course, we got Not of course, but we got the minigun, which is pretty dang dope. These are all really good. I talk about the season, and like if you're gonna spend any money on it and you play this game consistently, the season's really good, and these are some good armors. Those packs are pretty solid. All right, now we got 23 of these bad boys, so let's just kind of grind through. Some meds, that's good. I'll take meds. Let's get some styles here. Okay, there's backpack style. We're gonna pick up a whole bunch of tack armor along the way. We got a Glock. Really good way to get a stockpile of Glocks here too. See if we can see. I wonder if we'll get any extremely rare ones here. I like stockpiling these meds to have in the inbox an emergency. All right, there's another backpack. 2 backpack styles. Cool. Cool. We can get some new underwear. We're lucky. Not quite lucky yet. Another Glock. Happy with that. Backpack style. We're hitting the very rare ones here pretty good. Oh, we just hit an extremely rare. What is this? That's the Rudolph. That's pretty cool. Oh, and we got the underwear. I don't know if that's like supposed to be snowy underwear. I don't know what that is. Maybe it matched a Rudolph. I don't know. Hey, dude, we're hitting the very rares really nicely. That's pretty cool. More Glocks. More very rares. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. All right, kind of winding down. See if we can get. I'd take 1 or 2 more. Take 1 more extremely rare. That'd be nice. Yes, we got it. We got the poop backpack. What is this? Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. That is pretty neat. Okay, and that wraps it up for the infinite packs. I feel like we did pretty good in those, all things considered, with nothing being guaranteed. So now we're gonna open these. What are we hoping for? I'm hoping to get a Lemmy, and I'm hoping to get at least one of the new. I don't have any of the other very rare contracts. We're gonna open 43 of these. I don't know if I'll quite be at the 100, but hopefully we are. That'd be pretty cool if we hit it. Just a bunch of stripes. We need stripes, which is totally fine. Okay, we got Liberty. Let's crack 10 more. Yes! Yes, we got one. Yes, that's so cool. I don't know if this guy is good at all, but we got one. That is so good. Let's go. That's awesome. $400 health, 7 damage, 21 armor, luck. What does this guy do? Injects a new cocktail every time game's buff and provokes enemies around him pop. Chance to dodge attacks. Blue bullet increases damage by 5% and causes enemy to bleed. That's pretty cool. Screwdriver restores 25% of his health. Attacks have a 70% chance of stunning enemies. 1 cocktail is active at a time. Wow, he gets like a last stand type perk. That's really cool too. 25% of his health. This guy's pretty good, actually. This guy's pretty good. I'd like to see his. I'd like to see him in action. We'll have to do that. But that is cool. That's again, that is only our second very rare mercenary that we've been able to pick up here. So that is awesome. Okay, a whole bunch of stripes here. We're seeing good numbers on these, so I'm happy with that. Okay, Allison, I don't know if I had her prepped and ready to go in terms of upgrading yet or not. Okay, we saw 3 mercenaries out of this whole thing, unless we get one more. Yep, we did not. So we saw 3. We got 1 new very rare. Feel like that was pretty good. That's pretty solid. Don't think I have any other crates or nothing else to open here. I don't believe. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. That was a lot. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was fun and interesting to see just kind of a huge loot haul, like an absolute just massive loot haul. We have a bunch of running around to do to go and grab the rest of these things. This video's probably been long enough of me just talking and opening things, but I do sincerely hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any questions about any of the crates or just anything last day on Earth in general, drop it down below. Please let us know. I'm gonna flash some socials. Like, comment, subscribe if you're watching these. We're doing multiple videos a week, so be sure to tune in for that. The channel is continuing to grow, so thank you so much for all the support. If you're a subscriber and you're coming back to check these videos out, I can't say thank you enough. Hitting that like button for me is always awesome, and then throwing a comment. Share this with somebody that you think would find this interesting. And again, we're gonna be doing a lot more. I've got some really fun other videos planned on the channel, so stay tuned. We're going to continue to grind the new seasons. Hopefully we'll see some new events coming out here relatively soon. We can expect that certainly as we get close to Christmas time, which is still a ways away, but we should be able to pick up some new events from there and maybe a new update. Who knows? We shall see. But we'll definitely cover that if any of that stuff comes up. And yeah, just thanks for being here. Thanks for watching it. Again, if you have questions down below or anything I can help with, please do let me know. I'm by no means a master at this game, but have been playing for a long time and love to help folks out. And really, that was kind of the side intention of this video, outside of just showing off some crazy loot, hopefully, was that you could see what's inside these. And so if you have any questions about how to get those or just kind of mechanics to grinding that, be sure to check that out and throw those comments down below, and I'll see if I can't help out. And last thing, I'll just reiterate, doing lots of raids, and if you are interested in getting into raiding and having a place where you can maybe get some research done and find out some optimal paths, be sure to check back here as we continuously update that and populate with some videos, and hopefully we'll be able to help you out here in the near future as we do some more. So with all that being said, I'm Doc. We are the Average Gamer Guys. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.